અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના 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 અસીમ અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાન જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર ઓ દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર અસીમ જય જયકાર ઓ દાદા ભગવાનના હાલો અસીમ જય જયકાર भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान ना सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान ना सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान सिंह हो दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो दादा भगवान सिंह जय जयकार हो
जय सच्चिदानंद दीपकानंद जी कश्यपाय
जय सच्चिदानंद
can you recite the mantra please
नमो वीतरागाय
नमो वितरागाय
नमो अरिहंताणं
नमो अरिहंताणं
नमो सिद्धाणं
नमो सिद्धाणं
नमो आयरीयाणं
नमो आयरियाणं
नमो वज्रायाणं
नमो उवत्सायाणं
नमो लोई सवसाहुणं
नमो लोये सवसाहुणं
येषु कञ्चनमुक्कारो
एषो पञ्चनमुक्कारो
सर्वपापप्रणाशनो
सर्वपावपणासनो
मङ्गलाणं च सर्वेशैः
मंगलाणं च सर्वसिं
परमं हवै मङ्गलम्
परमं हवै मङ्गलम्
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय
जय सच्चिदानंद
जय सच्चिदानंद Okay, any questions, Lolita Ben?
Not right now. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachchidanand, okay.
जय सच्चिदानंद
Yes.
Kushabai.
Can I ask? Yeah, can I ask? Yeah, I would like to share. Then I play
Yeah,
audio.
go ahead. Go
Just
ahead.
Yeah, are you able to see?
Not yet. Okay,
No,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So I will play, so you can read the subtitles also if the sound is not proper. And then I will play to the. It is so only some minute, a few seconds. So then you can. Please tell me if you can understand from that point onward. Otherwise, I will backwards it. Okay. Okay, I'm starting.
Okay.
હવે એ તમોગુણ છે તે એક જાતનું તમોગુણમાંથી રિએક્શન આવે છે ને તે સત્વગુણી થાય છે. શું થાય છે? આનું રિએક્શન આવતું નથી.
રજોવાળા સત્વમાં જાય ને કે તમોવાળા સત્વમાં?
ના, રજોગુણ નું રિએક્શન આવતું નથી. ધીમે ધીમે એડવાન્સ થયા કરે છે અને તમો ગુણ માંથી રિએક્શન આવશે એકદમ જ સત્વગુણ.
અચ્છા,
એટલે કોઈને વખોડવા જેવું નથી.
Yeah, so some background I will give. They are talking about the three types of gunas, sattva, rajva, and tamo, So in connection with why it is important for Indians, who are following the having specific kind of thoughts and diet, which they are following. So how it is helping them, and in the end, Dadaji is saying that there is a reaction coming from the tamogun people, and so tamogun people can convert into rajogun, sattvagun, people, he says, but the rajogun, he says, it is they are progressing on, slowly. So the rajogun is for the Vishnu, Bhagwan Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, and the tamogun is Lord Shiva, and sattvagun is Lord Brahma. So and correspondingly he has compared to this principles of this pith, vat, and kaph, so accordingly the lifestyle and the practices should be there, so to balance the gunas. So this much some things I understood, so I wanted more elaboration on this. So because what more Dadaji has said on this, so the gunas are as also I have read in the Bhagavad Gita, said Lord Krishna said to Arjun that you have to transgress the gunas, so the Prakriti is having the gunas, but you have to transgress the gunas. So please throw light on all this.
Jai Satchidanand.
Yeah, can I discontinue the sharing?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I just give you my example, what had happened with me. In my younger age, say like 14, 15 years old, it's a very transformative age wherein big transformations do take place in this age. So what had happened, I was not performing. In fact, I failed. I failed to perform. And against that failure, I had learned too many vices, I will say, shortcomings, weaknesses. So that is the quality of tamoguna. Lethargy, no discipline, aggressive, arrogant, and violent, I will say. So now that is the typical quality of a tamoguna person. So you can say under the influence of Shiva, because his Ishtadev is Shiva. Now this was the situation so came that due to one of my major failure in my academic schooling, I was scolded badly, insulted badly in front of everyone, all other cousins, nephews, not my nephews, cousins that time. So it really touched my heart. And that's what Dada Bhagwan is saying. Instant turn. First was my decision to come out of this. 1 minute. My major decision or vital decision was, or important decision was, it's enough. It's enough. I don't want this thing anymore. 1 minute. So this was the thing. And then I wanted to come out of this. So the immediate reaction was I started looking after things. How can I improve myself? How can I discipline myself? What are the means? What are the different possibilities? Which are the areas wherein I have to improve and all that? And ultimately, and this change did not come over a period of years, in a very short time, in a very short time. So the way Dada said over here, one who is tamoguni, it is very easy for him to change it to sataguni. Because now sataguni is what Brahmaji. Brahmaji is creator. So this transformation, I created myself with a change, drastic change that this is enough, now I want to do this. So that is the proof, the way Dada said that. Now imagine if someone is Rajoguni. Rajoguni means someone who is very active, very perfect, very sincere. For him, he says, I'm already performing. What is the need? So for Rajoguni person, it is not very easy task for him to change because he feels that I'm already performing. What is the need to change? Do you understand that?
Yeah. Just to fill in the gaps what came before in the video because I didn't play that. Dadaji said that about the Tamoguni comparing, correlating with the various devtas, that they are for to balance, so the people who are Tamoguni, they are offering water and this bill leaves, and so to us balance the excess tamogun, and same for rajoguni, they are worshipping the Lord Vishnu, and same for the satoguni to balance the excess satoguni. So to they are worshipping Lord Brahma. So this is a kind of balance. The word Dadaji said to balance the excess things. And with that, my question was that we have to transgress these three gunas. Please throw more light, as said in the Bhagavad Gita. So please throw light on that
Okay.
also.
So let us understand what is this worship.
Yeah.
What is this worship like? Saying that that person start worshipping Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, start worshipping Lord Shiva, or start worshipping what do you say, Lord Brahmaji. Now it depends on what change you are projecting in you. What is your effort? So your effort is whatever is said in that particular to come out of the tamo. Okay, bila and water. Now water is, now these tamoguni people are very aggressive, very arrogant. That we can understand. Correct?
Mm.
Doctor?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So what is the remedy for them? The mind, speech, body unity.
Mm.
The Bila has three phases, two leaf on the opposite side for the two eyes, and the third one is the vertical leaf. Correct?
Mm.
So now, under the influence of wisdom of the third eye, not apparent or with an acquisition of vision,
Mm.
but this is how I will say indirectly or paroksh way, not pratyaksh way. Indirect way, not a direct way. Indirect way, they worship Shiva through these bila, but that is, how do you say, it is physical thing. But what they are doing truly, in a way, is they are worshipping now, what do you call, Brahmaji. How do they worship? They want to come out of this arrogance, this aggression,
No, no.
and that's how
Bhagavad
it
said
brings
that
change.
those who are tamogoni should worship Shiva to balance the excess tamogoni, so tamogoni.
Right. So the remedy given by Lord Shiva worship is what? Putting water on Shiva. That is Shivalinga. Correct? So what is this? You are indirectly cooling down your ego, your arrogance. And offering Bila Patra is what? Through your solidarity of mind, speech, and body, you are deciding that I want to come out of this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You are contemplating that, you are praying that I want to come out of this tamo guna. Correct? So we can think about the fact that what is given in our scriptures, it is so much meaningful. Although it is not a direct revelation of a change, but indirect worship and effort is given, more method is given, with which you will bring change in you. And also, arrogant people, they don't listen to anyone. They don't want to listen to anyone. Whatever they think, they believe they are right and they will do it. But now, offering water is you are surrendering yourself. Such a wonderful thing. Do you understand?
And also, please throw more light on the what Lord Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita to Arjun, that this gunas are embedded in Prakruti, and you have to go beyond the Prakriti to achieve realization, self-realization. Please throw light on that.
Correct. What it means, we are bound by our Prakriti, in the sense we are in total influence of our Prakriti, meaning our mind. We follow our mind. We live as per our mind. And if you don't understand the mind and its limitations, you cannot bypass that. So their effort, that is traditional way of self-effort and self-denial and penance, that is how they fight their weaknesses and overcome their prakriti. Do you understand?
But the Prakriti, for self-realization, the Prakriti also has to be transgressed, right? Even the Satoguni has to be
That's what, that's the process of self-purification given depending on the type of Prakriti what you have, because what you need is balance, Raja, Tamo, and Sattva Guna. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, all the three needs to be in a balanced condition. And that is the process. And due to this, we are under the influence of Veda Karma. And that's why I said Vedant is the path which will end or terminate Veda Karma. You understand? If we really analyze this, then we come to know that these scriptures, whoever who has written, in fact, Dada Bhagwan has revealed this fact also. From one word, I will say, not one fact, but from a word of wisdom to the whole, what do you say, total wisdom, from one word of wisdom to absolute wisdom. It is the blessing of an enlightened soul, a Gnani Purusha, enlightened person. That's why the value of an enlightened person is ultimate. That's why we talk about guru, we talk about saint, we talk about God, Lord, like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
These are people, humans only, who have overcome their weaknesses, their bodily weaknesses, and they have reached an inner balance of finding their own weaknesses with their clear discretion that this is going to damage my happiness or affect my happiness. This is the path of happiness and total freedom.
So we should
And
not
that's
get
how.
stuck even on the Satoguni also, right? This is what I understand by what.
Come again? What is it? Satoguni what?
We should not get stuck on insisting on and or stuck on the Satoguni
But
because for
no,
the
no, no.
sense.
You are right. You are right. But then, when will you, or when will you decide or want to surpass that Sataguna also? Because Sataguna is going to bring you happiness. It will take you to angels, Swarga. And that is also a punishment. That is also a bondage. You want freedom. Then for that freedom, you got to have something which will free you from, it is like free you from the shackles of golden shackle. There are shackles of iron shackles. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
But we feel iron shackles are dangerous, bad. But this is also a shackle only,
Shackle, okay.
which make you wander, which will not make you feel liberated, because happiness of attaining angelic form of life gives you uh, unlimited, you can say. It's not unlimited, but limited, but to a higher extent of happiness. And that's why people seek to go to angelic form. They want to go to Swarga.
Correct.
So what they call that?
Yeah, correct. I understood.
Heaven.
And
They want
lastly,
to go.
what I appeals to me, what the Dadaji always says, how Dadaji also always he tries to bring focus from others, finding fault of others to oneself, So here also he has, he is saying that you should not criticize, in the end he says, you should not criticize anyone, because their prakriti is changing, the tamoguni can change into satoguni. So if you should not have in that the tamoguni will
Fact.
always remain tamoguni. So that was a very appealing for me, amazing for me that how Dadaji is able to analyze and see other persons as faultless, So this is what is appealing to me. If you can throw more light, so I can it
You're
can.
right, you're right, absolutely. It's like someone who is tamoguni, he's doing a lot of negative things, stuff. And he will face insult, failures, and all negativities only. He will not get any positive or support from the society, from the human society. But one who is Satoguni, he's doing always good. So for him, because that is also Prakriti, and Prakriti means to be born again. And to be born again itself is a bondage. It's not useful for ultimate freedom or liberation. So if you want to liberate yourself, which is to experience bliss of the pure soul, you have to come out of all the Prakriti. But for one who is Sattva-guni, for him is I'm fine, I'm doing good, there's no problem with me, there's no, I don't need any wisdom. But the one who is Tamoguni, because he's doing every time, he can't sit doing nothing. And he
We
will
have
do
mindset.
everything.
We have mindset about Tamoguni that the person is doing bad and he's bad. We have
It's not mindset. It's not mindset. They do. You haven't seen me.
Yeah, but what Dadaji is saying, you should not have any mindset. You should not criticize the
But
person.
when will you not have? Only when you know certain thing that these are now. When I see any kid, any small kid who is very violent, very aggressive, I said this guy is going to become a great person. What he needs a right kick, and he will get a kick one day.
Yeah,
You have to just wait. The earlier the better.
yeah,
And
that is the art of
all
seeing
these,
other people as faultless. That is the art which Dadaji
yeah,
has.
but then it's not possible. See, okay, let us analyze that. What do you call a mundane person who doesn't know good, bad, or I mean, a very layman. For layman, it is not possible. They identify and recognize he's good, he's bad, he's like this, he's like that. Now imagine that person is a learned person in the sense that he's a teacher. Now, with his background of teaching, he has learned certain things and he has known also that these different kind of people are there with this kind of nature and they know how to change the person. So that's how they put all their effort and we go to school to change ourselves to become a better person and all that. But then the ultimate teacher is an enlightened person who enlightens you about your true self, who you are, that you are pure soul, you are spirit, you're not this physical body or mortal body, which you recognize yourself as I am, as you are, which is not. And that's when he will fight and he will get that wisdom of knowledge to surpass his Prakriti.
Got it.
And such a wonderful thing. I'm saying Dada Bhagwan, he has done such a great job of revealing all these hidden facts and free us from all kind of rituals. Still doing ritual, performing a ritual has a meaning. So one who is performing or is ritualistic is not wrong, but then that is not the finality. It helps you grow. But once you grow to a particular level, then those rituals are not of use. You have to overcome that also. But then, as you will not realize the importance of overcoming ritualistic worship or rituals unless you reach that brim or that ultimate state. Then you will realize that I'm not going further. I'm still doing all this day from morning to night. That is before, during my awakened state, not awakened state, my wake up state, my conscious state, I'm doing this. But then what am I achieving? I'm still here. So you need something beyond this. And that's when you start searching and you come across an enlightened person who help you surpass and overcome your Prakriti, that is all the three gunas. That's why it said gunas. Guna means weakness. Gun, or you can say gunas. Gunas means
what you said, Gunas
Then-
means
mistake.
mistakes.
Sattva gun is also mistake because it binds you in that
Yeah, binding. Yeah.
limitation. And you have to experience that limitless, that is bliss.
Mm.
Sataguni will give you worldly happiness, but then again, worldly happiness is temporary and it is limited, it's finite, and you are looking something which is infinite. So then you need something beyond Sataguna.
Got it. Okay.
Correct?
Thank you for, yeah, thank you. Jai Satchit.
Jai Satchidan.
Lalita Ben.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Satchidan, Doctor.
I just wanted to share a satsang that I read with Dada and Dr. Radhe. That, Dada's Jnana is something that there is no reference to anything known, and he says it's not a question of accepting it, but understanding what his Jnana is, And he's so absolutely gracious and forgiving. He says, it's not your fault if you cannot understand it. It's your prarabdha. And, but it's not the fault of the diamond that you don't understand the diamond, At the same time, he says, you're also not at fault because you, that's all that you brought in your destiny. Anyway, what I wanted to say was really this is such a unique Jnana that there's no reference to anything known. Even the Vedas, they don't come near it. And you really have to dig deep to understand, and you have a lot of these aha moments, that
What? Aha?
like a eureka moment,
Ah.
that when as understanding dawns in you,
Understanding what?
as understanding opens up in you. So,
True.
that is the thing that most people have is, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. But you have to make literally it's a quantum leap to try and grasp the points that Dada is making, rather than trying to peg it to something known, which is human nature,
See, one thing. Everyone knows that to reach the top of the mountain, this is the path.
Mm-hmm.
And that had been the traditional way to reach the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not known, it is not recorded any time wherein it is said that to reach the center or to reach the top, you have to pass through these hurdles of
Correct.
your own body self or your own nature, Prakruti.
Mm-hmm.
So that had been the path, and such a direct realization, which is called Gyan Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
But then Gyan Yoga, one encounters only when that person has passed through Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and then he reaches Gyan Yoga. That is when he overcomes these barriers,
Mm-hmm.
that one reaches the center.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you really analyze the whole thing, then if that pure soul is so much indifferent to any of the body manifestation, then whatever is the nature of the body manifestation, karmic way it is there, let it be tamo, let it be rajoguna, let it be sattva-guna, why should it come in my way of experiencing bliss of the pure soul?
Mm-hmm.
But that was the question he raised for himself. Just imagine his argument. If something is so blissful, then why the path is so much arduous with penance and self-denial and whatnot? Do you understand?
No, he says that. He said he wanted an alternate path. That he wanted an alternate path. He didn't want all this self-denial and tapas and
It's not the question. It's not the question of alternate path. What he anticipated, that if the finality is bliss, then why the path is so much troublesome?
correct.
There is something wrong somewhere. And that's what he found out. And then he found out and he gave it.
Correct.
Thousands. And not only that, truly, he made those thousands like his clone only. People accept, people don't accept. It's their problem. So that's why it is said, what do you call parasmani in English?
I
don't know what is that. I have to find out.
Or a wishing.
It's not just wishing.
Parasmani. I think there is for it.
Huh?
There is some term for it which turns it to gold.
You also find out. I'll have to just find it out, try to research that. He says parasmani, just by its very touch, makes the matter, whatever is the matter, into gold.
Correct.
And that is a science. It's a material science. It is part of material science. Now imagine what has Dada done through his divine touch. He has made us parasmani. There is no way to express our gratitude and humility just by accepting him and following whatever he has said. Just close your eyes and just follow. That's the only way to express our gratitude. Because what are you going to?
There he said, philosopher's stone.
Philosopher's stone. Fine. So just imagine, he has made us parasmani, but because of our bodily limitations, we are not able to experience that state what he has given us. And that potential is there, that we touch someone and that person is also going to become a parasmani, philosopher's stone. But it is our limitations due to which we don't have that openness. No, I'll not say openness, that's not the right thing, but that feeling don't come to us because of our bodily limitations, although which it is not there. But gradually as you realize, then you will work on your limitations also, and at the same time benefit the world with that wisdom of knowledge what you have acquired from Dada Bhagwan.
It's just,
you understand?
Yes, it's totally amazing.
Now, the how do you say that? That is not the right word. The beauty of this wisdom is such, it cannot allow you to do any negative. You cannot do. Even if you do for a while, because of the potent influence of the past karma, you will walk a little bit, maybe you will run, maybe you will fly, but finally you will understand that's not the right thing I'm doing. This is the beauty. That is the wisdom of knowledge, which ends every darkness of ignorance, arrogance, ego. So, this is it. So that's it. That's why I never have to scold anyone, because I know everything is Vyavasthit. And at the end of the tunnel, because the light is there, end of the tunnel, the person is going to encounter that light, and that light itself will show him, what are you doing? That's not the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And we are experiencing that. It's not that we are not like just talking in air.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrong word, because this is not the phrase of English, but ये हवा में बात नहीं करते हम. It is a fact. It is a fact.
No, it's
So
blowing.
this is what it is. That eureka moment, because Dada encountered, understood, reached that state of perfection, and just imagine, with such great humility, he is expressing, he is telling us that I failed to reach that absoluteness by 4 marks,
I know.
that I was available for you. Just imagine. And maybe that is the punya of the people of the world, for them to acquire it, because he has reached that state of perfection through that arduous self-denial path only,
Correct.
and penance.
Correct.
You are the beneficiary.
Mm-hmm.
For you, it is not akram. For me, it is not akram. I came climbing the steps only, arduous, dangerous. Every step was a nightmare, worse than a nightmare. But for you, it is a akram.
Mm-hmm.
And still, because we haven't understood it clearly, we still fumble around.
Yeah, that's what the understanding is, what takes time.
Correct. So that's why the purpose now, goal is, let us understand what we have acquired and let us benefit the world. By doing that, understanding will bring a transformation within us, and then nobody can deny a light, a sun, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is there, it's there. You deny, then it's your problem. But sun is there. That's what.
Correct.
That's what we get benefited. We have got benefited, and we must enjoy that bliss. At the same time, keep working on our weaknesses, which is forbidding or stopping the world to realize that inner bliss and inner living God. People are not able to experience that because of our outer bodily weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, with this wisdom and the third eye open, and with certain qualities, it will affect the world, because such a non-violent state cannot open out of the blue without nothing. It is such a great grace function, and that grace has worked. We don't stand anywhere, we are nowhere. Favored A.M. Patel. He said, I'm not A.M. Patel. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But we still favor some of our qualities, and even we protect our weaknesses. And that's why those weaknesses are still lurking within us. Otherwise, it is not possible. We have not seen those weaknesses within us. And that's why unknowingly we are protecting, supporting that weakness. And the moment it comes to our perception, then it will not stay long. it has to go, and it will go. It's a matter of time. That's what.
Still that abstract Atma I'm still not able to grasp it. I still have
Abstract of what? What abstract?
Dada as A.M. Patel,
Come
The-
again?
What I said was the abstract, Atma is something I know what it is, but the connection to the Atma is less than the connection to Dada Bhagwan. Is that what I'm trying to say? Even though
That's why he has given this path also, the method or the process. How will you understand and experience that?
Now, I just want to finish
You
this.
want, huh?
I was listening to a song. It's a bhajan, actually, an old bhajan from Baiju Bavra. It's Manatar Hari Ka Darshan.
Man tadpat hari darshan kuvad.
Dada's name in between.
But then, one thing, we came across Dada Bhagwan. How much do we adore? How much do we worship? How much oneness do we feel with Dada Bhagwan? It's a big question. It's such a big question. And, now without his presence, how will you understand that he was not a bodily manifestation? He was that divinity which opened within him. And because of his 356 degree of purity, lacking only 4 degrees, we could experience that divinity in him. And today, that 356 degree is nowhere. And that's why we cannot comprehend that such a thing has happened within us, and it is there. But because of those big degree difference is there within us, which we must struggle to overcome that. And we are enjoying the worldly stuff. What is there? This was there from generations. When was it not there?
Exactly.
Still we get affected by small things in life. And if it is related to our body, it's fine. But it is related to other people's other relations. My son, my daughter, my friend, and so on, my family, what not?
Never ending.
Just think how much. It's not never ending. It is not. It is not endless. Because something begun, it has to end. But then our perceptive power has not reached the fatality of that relation, which so much. I will talk. I'll say in Hindi. इतनी निर्दयता से वो लोग चले जाते. निर्दयता से राधे भाई नहीं चले गए.
बिल्कुल.
Without any shame, whatever you, I don't care करके निकल गए. But that's the fact of this worldly life. Then okay, he was there, whatever you did while he was there, it's fine. But then after going, you keep breaking your head. This had happened and that had happened. Now what is gone? Now you have to go further. Continue with your journey now. That responsibility was there when he was there. Now you are a free person. What is binding you? To my son, my grandson, and my granddaughter, and whatnot. When were they not there? I'm not saying you don't have to cut your connection with them. But then, where is our focus? That focus needs to be there. And once that focus comes, then these relations, they don't bother you. They are there. Just imagine how much do they remember you and how much do you remember them. You won't be able to cry also for them. When you truly realize that they are there in their world, not there. You don't have to feel for them. You don't say that. But then, where should be our focus? That is important.
Mm-hmm.
That's why then I said, inside we become indifferent with raga,
Mm-hmm.
and outside we become totally prem swarup, compassionate.
Mm-hmm.
100% compassionate and 100% virakta. I don't know now the indifferent word is right or wrong, but then inside with raga, outside compassionate. That is
Mm-hmm.
completeness.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to not struggle, but put all our efforts in this regard. We have to overcome that. And when were they not there? They were there all the time. They are there. They are sitting there, but they are away, and your heart is connected to them. Now our heart should be for Dada, that is knowledge and its total unrevelation. Revelation, total opening.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute revelation. See, when they come, that's fine. Okay. One wonderful state of experience what Dada revealed for himself. If someone comes, that is, he is one to one, eye to eye, then that person exists for him. Now,
Mm-hmm.
don't look at those words now, because those worldly words are very bad. The moment that person goes out of his sight, for him, that person is gone.
Correct. He's
Now,
always
gone means we don't have to think it negatively. That file is no more with you. So now you connect with the God.
yes.
That's what he said. Whenever there is any worldly interaction, I have to come down to that
Mm-hmm.
person's level and interact. Wherever there is any verbal interaction, interacting.
Mm-hmm.
But when it is not, then I am with my God, with myself. I am in my absolute state. Even in people's absence, we are lost wandering and thinking about them. Doesn't that happen?
Correct.
So here we have to understand and overcome this bond which is created out of past ignorance, and today it is still there because of our um, lack of focus. So we have to become vigilant, understand, and overcome these worldly bondage, which is not necessary. When they are there, they are there. But even when they are not there physically, we are lost. Otherwise, our connection with this body
Mm-hmm.
matters. Dada said, we never, now this body is in the hands of the nature.
Mm-hmm.
Nature takes care of it. And that is why we have all observed that medically nobody could understand how was Dada living, because his pulses and all those parameters, when they tried to analyze and measure them, they said, how this person is living? We don't get any proof of his living aspect.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you must be knowing that.
Yeah, he came to my office. He wouldn't let me do anything. He said, just take my weight. That's it.
See, that's a different thing. But then we have heard of it that the doctors were surprised that how this person is living. See, this is what it is out of our conception totally.
Mm-hmm.
But what is important, until he lived, he said this body is world property. What did he say? It is not my property. Some good word he used to say. Let's find out. Inside he was a world observer, public trust.
A public
This
trust.
is a public trust. Have you made your body a public trust? Think. Think.
He
And
was. I mean, he lived it. We saw that.
yes, we are talking, and he lived.
Mm-hmm.
So this living aspect is very important. Now see, okay, let us analyze. As a mother, you live for your children, and that's how they grew up, and that was necessary for their growth. But now what? Now what? And what should be now? So now your child is the knowledge, the seed of knowledge which Dada is implanted. Now you have to live for that seed, how it grows and becomes a grown up tree bearing fruits, and let the world benefit by that. That is, those qualities should open within us. Nothing to do with age. But then we must focus on that.
I agree.
And are we focusing on that? You're lost. It's small things. I'm having headache. I am having kidney stone. I'm having that. My wife is like this. My son is like this. My what do you call? My granddaughter, my grandson, they are like that, like that. What? They are living their life. When they come to you, attend to them. But when they are not, work for that inner Dada. Let him grow. And if we don't experience, and that experience don't get manifested in our day-to-day living, zero.
Mm-hmm.
So let us focus on that and make the best for the world in by helping Dada in his real welfare of the world. And that we are capable of doing that. See, now Dada Bhagwan is not there physically, but that seed of enlightenment, that wisdom of knowledge is there within us. But it must grow fully, at least to that extent that it benefits the world.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have not you didn't tell your children every small little thing, but you were contemplating for their wisdom or for their growth, always thinking about them. And that's how they have become like that. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You have not verbalized all the wisdom what they received. I will say 80% to 95%, 80 to 85%, you have just contemplated for them, prayed for them. And that's how they have become like that.
Dada's blessings too.
That's what I'm saying. So there is no need to go physically, personally meeting. But then, so it's like, I just give an example. Everyone who is doing or helping the world, I'm in his favor. Do you understand? I support that person.
Mm-hmm.
So this itself, I'm just giving a very gross example. So wherever this positivity is there, I support that. Do you understand?
Yes.
And now if you come to know that, okay, so and so person is doing a good job, or someone is doing negative, then you can think of that person, and through our prayer, implant that positivity just by praying from here in the witnessing presence of Dada Bhagwan.
Mm-hmm.
It is very effective. Very effective. And if positivity works, negativity, I mean, if negativity works, positivity also works.
Definitely.
So, what are we supposed to do? In all our free time, we are lost in entertainment, one or the other form of entertainment. Or rest of the time, we are sleeping. Just imagine, what is our job? Like, I'm just giving you example. Our honorary prime minister, when he became prime minister for the second time, I think so, the last time when he became, you know what he said in one of the conversation when someone, one of his very close friend, called him and congratulated him. He says, I'm thinking, I'm sleeping for 3 hours, but the trust won't these 140 crore of people. So 140 crore of people means what? 14 million. 14 million people, right? That's what it makes. I think so. Yeah, five, and one more. 14 million people have put trust on me. He says, I must do some justice to them also. I'm thinking, how can I reduce these 3 hours also?
Oh, wow.
Now, see, this is his willingness. This is what he wants. Happening, not happening is a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that readiness is required from our side. Now, this body is not yours.
Mm-hmm.
You have surrendered to Dada Bhagwan.
Mm-hmm.
So, it should be useful in his real welfare of the world, not to pacify your weaknesses. Shouldn't it be like that? Just think.
Correct. Correct.
Otherwise, what? You don't live by your body.
Mm-hmm.
Body is living of its own. So let us focus on that. That all these qualities, the 9 diamonds should open within me, such that wherever I go, these 9 diamonds will shine. I don't have to speak. Speaking is a separate thing. There is a formal interaction. But informal way, we can do a lot. That's what Dada said. I am doing Jagat Kalyan by sitting in this 10 by 10 feet room. Just imagine the outcome of which is going to come. He is going to come as a Tirthankara. My God. And the first one, the leader.
In the next cycle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And like Rishabh Bhagwan, Adinath. And he is going to be prayed, he is going to be worshipped all through the half cycle. The way Adinath is worshipped now.
Mm-hmm.
He led the world in this half cycle. That's how Dada is going to lead the world in the next half cycle. So our support is important. Dada, I'm with you. I want it. Period. I don't know how. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So whenever whatever comes, we come across, then we will be able to understand the fact, the hidden truth, you can say. And that's what you'll be able to guide correctly and help people wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that, it's like someone who's in kindergarten, we have to guide him to come to first grade. Someone is in fifth grade, we have to guide him to come to sixth grade. Someone is in 11th, we have to guide him to 12th grade. Someone who is in college, we have to push him to advanced studies.
Mm-hmm.
That is necessary. You can't tell everyone to go and do PhD, research work. No.
No.
That is the wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
It is useful for each and every individual to each and every level.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. But then we have to come out of our own limitations of I and me. So it should come you and we. That's what Radni Dada keeps telling. I, my, no, I, my, we and you for the world. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay. Time is up.
Just two articles what I came across. I will try to send it to all actually. It is really good. Really an eye opener. What is Dada or what is Dada state and what has Dada implanted in us and what we should be doing instead of getting lost in these small little things, getting stuck in these small little worldly things and overcome that and let Dada shine within us. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Okay, we are almost coming to the close. Next week is Diwali. So we will skip next week. And so this is Tri Mantra and wish everybody happy Diwali and New Year.
Happy Diwali, Jai Satchidanand.
Yes,
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Savva Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sabba Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savvabhava Pranasano.
Savabhava Pranasano.
Mangalanam cha Sauvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sabvesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Lataji,
Jai
Meeraji, Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.